Prabhuji,
Yeah, I've already recording that. Sorry, I missed out the recording earlier. Yes, Satvik, you join now. Okay, verse number 1. Anyone remembers about verse number 1?
yeah.
Janma Adi Asyas.
Let's recite that verse. That's a very important verse. You all can unmute. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Janmadiyasya yatan vayad itaratas. Charteshva Bhignatswarat. Tene Brahma Hidaya Adi Kavaye. Muhyanti Yat Suraya. Tejo Vari Mrigan Yatanvaya Vinimayo. Yatra Trisargo Mrisha. Damne Sevna Sada Nirasta Kuhaham. Satyam Param Dhimahi. Sorry, I think few of you may not have the book with you in the hand. Right. So the first point is we talked about the last sentence, the Satyam Param Dhimahi. What is Satyam Param Dhimahi is?
Absolute truth.
Absolute truth. Satyam Param, the supreme or the absolute truth. Dhimahi means meditation. So one has to meditate on the Satyam Param Dhimahi. So who is that Satyam Param Dhimahi? So that's given in the starting. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So the son of Vasudev, Krishna, Sri Krishna, the Lord Sri Krishna, he is the absolute truth. Now it talks about 7 qualities of that absolute truth. The first quality is talking about, I'll quickly do a revision. First quality is talking about Janma Adi Asya Yata. Yata. Yeah, Janma,
Origin.
everyone knows, means it's the birth. Janma, generally everyone knows. Janmashtami, we say that, right? So Janma means, the other word we can use is creation. So everything which is created, who creates that? So the absolute truth is the one who creates it. Adi means others. Like creation means doesn't stop there. It is includes the maintenance and destruction also. So creation, maintenance, and destruction of the material world or the manifested. This is called as a manifestation of the universe because it's temporary in nature. So Janmadi Asya Yatan. And then we talked about Janmadi Asya Yatan Vayad Itaratas. Vayad Itaratas. Vayad means directly. Itaratas means indirectly. So if you see the meaning there, yeah. Directly and indirectly, he is the knower. He is conscious about that. Anything direct or indirect, Lord is conscious of that. Charteshu, the purpose it talks about. And Abhignad is fully cognate. The set is, he knows, he is conscious, he is the knower. Lord is the knower. The absolute truth is the knower of that. And not only that, he is fully independent. Swarat. Swarat means independent. So we are all dependent while Lord is independent. There is no such thing before him. So this was the Janma, the Ashya, Yatan, Vayad mentions that he is the cause of all causes and there is no cause for him to be there. He is there. So there's nothing, because of that he has created. So for us to be created, there is a cause. For anything to be happen, there is a cause. But for him, there is no cause. So he is independent there. Tene Brahma Hidaya Adi Kaveye. Tene means that is imparting Brahma. Yeah, Brahma means the Vedas, the Vedic knowledge. So this Vedic knowledge is first imparted into the heart of Adi Kavya. Adi Kavya refers to the original person who was born. Who is the original person born?
Brahma.
Lord Brahma, yes. So to that original person Brahma, within his heart, the Vedas are imparted through his heart. Krishna gives that. So Muhyanti Yet Surya. Surya means the what is there? The powerful person. So it refers to the great sages and demigods, devatas. So even the great sages and demigods are bewildered, right? They are also put into bewilderment. So any pastimes about bewilderment? I can see
There
behind
was
Rakesh. Sorry, someone
there
was
was some
okay. No, we are talking about bewilderments of
Brahmaji.
Brahmaji.
Brahmaji got
Brahma
bewildered.
Leela, yeah, Brahmaji got bewildered. He did not know this person,
And
Krishna,
Krishna.
playing a children. So he hid all the calves and the and all the kids who were playing, all the small gopis, he took away.
even Indra.
Yeah, even Indra, right? So even the great demigods are bewildered. Muyanti yet Surya. So then he is giving an example. No, Tejo Vari Mrigam Yata Vinimayo. So Tejo means fire, Vari is water, Mrigam is earth. So he's talking about the illusion. Bewilderment means illusion. One is put under illusion. So like how we can see something, there's a mirage, right? So we think there's a water. If you go closer to that, you don't find a water. No, that's the illusion we have. So that's the example is given here. Yatra Siddhargo Mrisha. So, but it, even though the entire world is a illusion, what is the greatest illusion we have? Anyone? Any guesses?
I am the body.
Wonderful, wonderful answer. So everything will think that I am the body, I am the mind. That is the
Doer.
greatest illusion, and it appears to that is the correct answer. All of us think that that is correct. I am the body, I am this mind. Everything we act accordingly. Why that is happening? Because of Krishna. Because of Krishna's presence, he is making us happy. So we are also under the bewilderment. So yatra trisargo, three modes of nature it is acting on us. Three modes of creation acting on us to see that as though it is the fact. We think that is the fact, but that is not real and fact. So then Krishna says, the damne seve sada nirasta kuham. So he's talking about the external abode where he says always there, always kuhaham. There is no illusion at all. Negation. Nirasta means negation, absence of illusion. So who is that person? He is Satyam Param Dhimahi. So this is verse number 1. Okay. Let's go to verse number 2 today. Want me to share it?
Prabhuji,
Yes, Mataji.
I've taken some notes from last time. I'll send you. You can
Yeah, please.
put it wherever you would like to.
Prabhuji, I have a quick question.
Yes.
So when we say Vasudev, it refers to father of Sri Krishna. But when we
Yes.
say Vasudev, it refers to Krishna himself.
Krishna himself.
Yeah.
Like, why is that? Is that because of some rule in Sanskrit, or like, is there a reason why that said this way?
He's the son of Vasudev, right?
Vasudev.
Vasudev.
Okay. So that's why the A is there, like the
Yeah.
stress mark on A. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I've not detailed researched in that, so probably a good question for me also. Thank you. Any other reflection or anything? Any thoughts?
Similar is with the Partha and Pritha also,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. Pritha Kunti Devi, Partha is the son of Kunti.
Yeah.
That's how he gets the name Partha.
Yeah.
Yes, very nice. Okay. Who's that? Who wants to chant? Haribol?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. You want to do, you can do, please. Vijay Gopi.
Dharma projita kaitavatra paramo nirmatsaraణam satam vedam
Hold on.
vastavam.
Let
Sorry.
everyone chant. Yeah. Start from beginning. Dharma projita
Projita
kaitavatra
kaitavatra paramo
paramo
nirmatsaranam
nirmatsaranam satam
vedyam vastavamatra vastu sivatam tapatrayoन्मूलनम्.
Vedya Vastavam
Moolanam.
श्रीमद्भागवते महामुने कृते किं वः परारेरीश्वरः
Śrīmad-Bhāgavate
Mahamuni
Kim
Ishvara
साध्यो हृदय अवरुत्य येऽत्र पृथ्वी सुरशुभिस्तत्क्षणात्
Sadhyo
Sadhyo
Hridya Shushrubi Takshana
Tat Krishna
Takshanat Sadhyo Hridya Avaratu Atra Kirtibis Sushurbis Takshanat
Adyorite avarudyate atra kritibhi shushubhishtakshanat.
You want to try once again? Okay, let's start from the beginning. Dharma projita kaitavatra paramo nirmat saranam satam
Sarvanam satam.
Vedyam vastavamatra vastu sivadam tapatra unmoolanam
Trayoन्मूलनम्.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavate Mahamuni Krite Kim Vai Pare Ishvara
Bhagavate Mahamuni Ishvara
Sadhyo Hridya Vardute Tatra Kritibis Shushurubis Takshanad
Adyorite avarudyate Dakshanat.
Thank you. Oh, can someone read the synonyms?
Dharma, religious city. Projita, completely rejected. Kaitava, covered by fruitive intention. Atra, herein. Parma, the highest. Nirmastaranam, of the 100% pure in heart. Satam, devotees. Vedyam, understandable. Vastavam, factual. Atra, herein. Vastu, substance. Sivadam, well-being. Tapatraya, threefold miseries. Anmulanam, causing uprooting of. Srimad, beautiful. Bhagavate, the Bhagavata Purana. Mahamuni, the great sage. Vyasadeva, Kriti, Having compiled Kim, what is, Va, the need, Paraya, others, Ishvara, the Supreme Lord, Sadhya, at once, Hridhi, within the heart, our Rudyate becomes compact, Atra herein, Kritabi by the pierceman, Susru Subhi by culture, Takshanat without delay.
Thank you. Yeah,
Takshanat.
Satvik, you want to read the translation?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Completely rejecting all religious activity which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in his maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need for any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. I was just thinking, probably we missed out the Prabhupada's purport, the first verse. So, should we have a look at it, or you guys can read it on your own? Because it's a very nice purport. Probably some sections we will read before we go on to the second verse.
I think it will be helpful, Prabhuji, if we can read the purport or go through the purport for every verse.
Yeah. I'm not seeing who's speaking, unfortunately.
That was me, Prabhuji, Palak.
Oh, okay. You're not on video, I think. That's why. All right. Okay, let me share the screen. Yeah. On the Ranjita Mataji, you want to read?
Yeah, Prabhuji. Obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Vasudev, directly indirect Lord Sri Krishna, who is the divine son of Vasudev and Devaki. This fact will be more explicitly explained in the text of this work. Sri Vyasadeva asserts herein that Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, and all others are his direct or indirect plenary portions or portions of the portion. Srila Jiva Goswami has even more explicitly explained the subject matter in his Krishna Sandarbha, and Brahma, the original living being, has explained the subject of Sri Krishna substantially in his treatise named Brahma Samhita. In the Samved Upanishad, it is also stated that Lord Sri Krishna is the divine son of Devaki. Therefore, in this prayer, the first propositions hold that Lord Sri Krishna is the primeval Lord, and if any transcendental nomenclature is to be understood as belonging to the absolute personality of Godhead, it must be the name indicated by the word Krishna, which means the all-attractive. In Bhagavad Gita, in many places, the Lord asserts himself to be the original personality of Godhead, and this is confirmed by Arjuna and also by the great sages like Narad, Vyas, and many others. In the Padma Puran, it is also stated that out of the innumerable names of the Lord, the name of Krishna is the principal one. Vasudev indicates the plenary portion of the personality of Godhead, and all the different forms of the Lord, being identical with Vasudev, are indicated in this text. The name Vasudev particularly indicates the divine son of Vasudev and Devaki. Sri Krishna is always meditated upon by the Paramhansas, who are the perfected ones among those in the renounced order of life.
Thank you. Thank you,
Vasudev,
Mata. We'll stop there.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So it's talking about the introduction of the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. For that term, it talks about we pay obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vasudev directly indicates Lord Sri Krishna, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. And it highlights how Srila Vyasadeva, who has written this, has asserted that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. I think last time someone asked, whether Krishna is the original or is coming from Vishnu. So here's the answer given by Vyasadeva himself, that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. And all others are his direct and indirect plenary portions. And this is also confirmed. In fact, in the purport, Prabhupada also quotes, Bhagavad Gita, how Arjuna is accepting Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And also it's mentioned here, what's the meaning of Krishna? What's the meaning of Krishna?
All attractive.
All attractive, yes. And Prabhupada also quotes the Padma Puran, where it's stated there are innumerable names of Lord, and the names of Krishna is the principal one. All right.
Sorry, Prabhuji, can I ask what is this treatise named Brahma Samhita? Why we call that only treatise, not other ones?
Krishna substantially in the treatise named Brahma Samhita. Oh, that's just the English, Mataji.
Okay. So we don't call other ones like Krishna Sandarbha? Only
Yeah,
Brahma
Krishna
Samhita?
Sandarbha is the work of Jiva Goswami, whereas Brahma Samhita is, what Lord Brahma glorifies Krishna.
Okay, so we can call only Brahma Samhita as treatise.
All right. Probably this continuation of the next verse. We will go in this second part. It is natural that the philosophical mind. Can someone read that? Ritika Mataji, are you there?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm there.
Yeah. So yeah, it is natural that philosophical mind. We'll skip the other paragraph there.
Okay. Prabhu, second paragraph.
I'm skipping that. We may not find time to read the entire thing.
Okay. It is natural that a philosophical mind wants to know about the origin of the creation. At night, he sees the stars in the sky and he naturally speculates about their inhabitants. Such inquiries are natural for man because man has developed a consciousness which is higher than that of the animals. The author of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam gives a direct answer to such inquiries. He says that the Lord Sri Krishna is the origin of all creation. He is not only the creator of the universe, but the destroyer as well. The manifested cosmic nature is created at a certain period by the will of the Lord. It is maintained for some time and then it is annihilated by his will. Therefore, the supreme will is behind all the cosmic activities. Of course, there are atheists of various categories who do not believe in a creator, but that is due to a Prabhu, I cannot see after that. Can you scroll down? But that is due to a.
Can you see now?
That is no. That is due to a. After that, I can't see. Yeah, now I can say. But that is due to a poor fund of knowledge. The modern scientist, for example, has created space satellites, and by some arrangement or other, these satellites are thrown into outer space to fly for some time at the control of the scientist who is far away. Similarly, all the universe with innumerable stars and planets are controlled by the intelligence of the personality of Godhead. Should I read the second paragraph also in Vedic literature? Should I continue? In
Yeah, please
Vedic
continue.
literature, it is said that the absolute truth personality of Godhead is the chief amongst all living personalities. All living beings, beginning from the first created being Brahma down to the smallest ant are individual living beings. And above Brahma, there are even other living beings with individual capacities. And the personality of Godhead is also a similar living being, and he is an individual as is other living beings. But the Supreme Lord or the Supreme Living Being has the I cannot see after that has the greatest in, has the greatest intelligence, and he possesses supermost inconceivable energies of the different varieties. If a man brain can produce a space satellite, one can very easily imagine how brains higher than man can produce similarly wonderful things which are far superior. The reasonable person will easily accept this argument, but there are stubborn atheists who will never agree. Srila Vyasadeva, however, at once accepts the supreme intelligence as the Parameshwar. He offers his respectful obeisance unto the supreme intelligence addressed as the I cannot see Prabhu. Addressed as the Par or the Parameshwar or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that Parameshwar is Sri Krishna as admitted in Bhagavad Gita and other scriptures delivered by Srila Vyasadeva and specifically in this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord says that there is no other par tattva saman bonam than himself. Therefore, Srila Vyasadeva at once worshipped the para tattva, Sri Krishna, whose transcendental activities are described in the 10th canto.
Okay, we'll stop here. So what are the key points mentioned here? Anyone?
Krishna is the Parameshwara. So he is
Yeah.
the Samambonam.
He is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer.
Yeah.
And by
Exactly.
the will
Janma
of
Adi Asya, the first term is highlighted over. He is the creator, maintainer, and destroyer. And how, even natural inquiries are happening within us. People look at the Prabhupada gives the highlight, the philosophical mind, how looking at the skies, seeing the star and other thing, and then people develop, the satellites and rockets and other things. Even the human brain can do such things, and just think about the brain behind the creation of the entire universe. Right? Okay, any other points?
and the supreme creation is created by the will of the Lord. And Lord Krishna, uh, Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and other Mahavishnu and Charavdikshu, Garbhodakshu Vishnu are the part of Krishna, and they are helping in creating, maintaining the universe.
Yeah.
And this even the supreme, even the Brahma is also a living entity.
Yeah, very correct.
And nobody is equal to supreme personality of Godhead.
Exactly.
Nobody
Parameshwar.
is greater and or equal to supreme personality of Godhead.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this next paragraph we'll skip. It's talking about unscrupulous people go to directly to the 10th canto, but as per us, we have to go through the directly they go to the 10th canto and want to read the rasa dance and other things. But that is the most confidential part of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. That has to be done only after we read the first 9 cantos. We go there for the rasa part of the 10th canto. Okay. Someone read this who has not spoken today or read anything. Can volunteer to read this. Who has not opened, who has not read anything.
Yeah, I can read, Prabhu.
Sure, Prabhu.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the narration of the Swarupa of the Lord manifested by his internal potency. And this potency is distinguished from the external potency which has manifested the cosmic world, which is within our experience. Srila Vasudeva makes a clear distinction between the two in this shloka. Sri Vyasadeva says herein that the manifested internal potency is real, whereas the external manifested energy in the form of material existence is only temporary and illusory, like the mirage in the desert. In the desert mirage, there is no actual water, there is only the appearance of water. Real water is somewhere else. The manifested cosmic creation appears as reality, but reality of which this is but a shadow, is in the spiritual world. Absolute truth is in the spiritual sky, not the material sky. In the material sky, everything is relative truth. Prabhuji, can you scroll down? That is to say, one truth depends on something else. This cosmic creation results from interaction of the three modes of nature, and the temporary manifestations are so created so as to present an illusion of reality to the bewildered mind of the conditioned soul, who appears in so many species of life, including the higher demigods like Dhamma, Indra, Chandra, and so on. In actuality, there is no reality in the manifested world. There appears to be a reality, however, because of the true reality which exists in the spiritual world, where the personality of Godhead eternally exists with his transcendental paraphernalia.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu. So which point is highlighting in this? Which transcendental quality?
So he
Vyasdev
is
says that he is that the manifested internal potency is real and the external is only temporary and illusory.
I think he's talking about supreme truth, and then like what is real versus what is illusion.
Exactly. Because of his presence, how the illusion is appearing factual, but they are sometimes illusion. It talks about the Tejovari Mrigam, so the desert mirage where there is no actual water. The
Yeah,
real
that's
water
Krishna.
is somewhere else. It is nothing but it's a reflection. The material world is nothing but the reflection of the spiritual world. So it says, by reality of which this is but the shadow of the spiritual world. Shadow is in the spiritual world. And even it talks about how higher demigods like Brahma, Indra, Chandra, all these people, how they are put under illusion, bewildered mind of. So they are all conditioned soul. They are also conditioned. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's read the next one. The chief engineer is complicated. Anyone wants to read?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare
The
Krishna.
chief engineer of a complicated construction does not personally take part in the construction, but he knows every nook and corner because everything is done under his direction. He knows everything about the construction, both directly and indirectly. Similarly, the personality of Godhead, who is the supreme engineer of this cosmic creation, knows every nook and corner. Although affairs are being carried out by demigods, beginning from Brahma down to the insignificant ant, no one is independent in the material creation. The hand of Lord is seen everywhere. All material elements as well as all spiritual sparks emanates from him only. And whatever is created in this material world is but the interaction of two energies, the material and the spiritual, which emanates from the absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. A chemist can manufacture water in the chemical laboratory by mixing hydrogen and oxygen. But in reality, the living entity works in the laboratory under the direction of Supreme Lord, and the material with which he works are also supplied by the Lord. The Lord knows everything directly. Um, can you?
The Lord knows everything directly and indirectly.
Yeah, and indirectly, and he is cognizant of all minute details, and he is fully independent. He is compared to a mine of gold, and the cosmic creations in so many different forms are compared to objects made from the gold, such as gold rings, necklaces, and so on. The gold ring and the gold necklace are quantitatively one with the gold in the mine. But quantitatively, the gold in the mine is different. Therefore, the absolute truth is simultaneously one. Nothing is absolutely equal with the absolute truth, but at the same time, nothing is independent of the absolute truth.
Okay, thank you. We'll stop here. So which quality of transcendental quality of Krishna is mentioned here?
Supreme.
He's the creator.
Yeah, he's basically he controls everything, or everything goes on in this material world under his direction. So he knows everything. He is directly or indirectly basically making everything happen.
Yeah, cognizance. And also one more quality also mentioned about is Swarat, independent in nature.
Yeah.
Okay. And there is something here talked about, qualitative and quantitative. Can someone explain that? Or there is something like simultaneously one and different. Anyone knows what does that mean?
I think what it
Prabhu,
is.
Yeah.
qualitatively and quantitatively means
Mm.
qualitatively we are like we have the same qualities like Krishna because we are the
Yes.
part and parcel of Krishna, and quantitative wise we are different.
Yes.
Like we don't have same quantity like Krishna. Quality wise we are same because we are the part and parcel.
Yeah, correct. So it is said, I think in Nectar of Devotion talks about 64 qualities of Krishna.
Limbs of
Limbs, not limbs, not that is devotional, that is
okay,
different.
quality.
64 qualities. Krishna only has 64 qualities. Even Vishnu, the incarnation, doesn't have 64 qualities, and they have 62 qualities. In fact, 60 qualities. So Krishna has 4 special qualities, and Lord, I think Lord Shiva is also 60. Lord Shiva is 60. Vishnu is
58.
62. Yeah, and Brahma is 55, and human are 50. But we have limited. Our qualities are limited, whereas Lord Krishna has unlimited quality. That's why quantitatively large. So we are minute. That's why they call Anu and Vibhu. So we are all Anu, fraction, and Lord is supreme. And the other concept mentioned here, simultaneously one and different. So, as a spirit soul, we are simultaneously one and different. So that's why we have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu propagated the Achinta Beda Abheda Tattva. That is, inconceivably we are one with the Lord, and then actually we are different also. So one and different. So the different is in terms of quantity, but oneness is in terms of quality. Okay. All right. Just trying to skip this word in this and go here. I'm looking for the para starting with in this sloka. Who's doing this? Satvik. You're playing around with something there.
Prabhuji, it's in this sloka is after what we read after that third paragraph. After, Yeah, after this one it should be. After in the Shruti mantra. Yeah, after this one, I think.
Oh, it's somewhere. It's not there properly.
In the book, it's
Prabhuji, I think you
only
skipped
after
past a couple of times in the Shruti mantra.
Shruti
Yeah,
mantra.
there it is.
The next paragraph only
Yeah,
in this
but
shloka,
yes,
but it's not
after
starting
this
here.
is, yeah, in this
Here
shloka.
it is stated in this shloka, somewhere in the middle. Yes, Soumya Mataji, you want to read?
Oh, okay, yes, I can read. Okay. In this shloka, the
It is
particular
stated in this shloka. Oh, no, not there. Okay, you can read from the book.
I'm reading from the book.
Yeah.
Prabhu, so it's
Yeah.
written in the shloka.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah, it's here.
Okay. In this shloka, the particular words abhigyan and swarat are significant. These two words distinguish the Supreme Lord from all the other living entities. No other living entity is either abhigna or swarat. That is, no one is either fully cognizant or fully independent. Even Brahma has to meditate upon the Supreme Lord in order to create. Then what to speak of great scientists like Einstein? The brains of such a scientist are certainly not the products of any human being. Scientists cannot manufacture such a brain, and what to speak of foolish atheists who defy the authority of the Lord? Even Mayavadi impersonalists who flatter themselves that they cannot become one with the Lord are neither Abhigna nor Swarat. Such
Okay, we'll stop here.
impersonalists, yeah.
Yeah, so he's talking about these two terms of abhigna and swarat, and that, that's the difference between the Lord and human or any other person. So these are special characteristic of abhigna and swarat. So abhigna, see, we are conscious of only our own body, whereas Lord is conscious of everything. Even our own body, we are not fully conscious. We do not know our own body, right? But Lord knows not only that, everything He knows, and that's the special. So no other living entity is either abhigna or independent. We are also not independent. We are fully dependent. And even it's compared here, even Brahma, has to meditate on Supreme Lord to create. He did not know what to do. He did thousands of years of meditation, tapa, and then he was told. First, he was told to meditate by the sound of the ocean, tap, tap, tap. So he meditated, and then ultimately he, Lord gave him the guidance of creation, secondary creation, in fact. All right. Okay, I think finally Supriya Mataji joined. You had some trouble entering into it. All right, Mataji, you want to read one paragraph? Let's take, I think, when you guys have some time, I think you should read this purport. It's quite a long purport. So unless I want to go to this paragraph, unless one surrenders, can you read this?
Are you asking me, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, Supriya Mataji.
Unless one surrenders unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord, it is certain that he will be bewildered. When an intelligent man surrenders unto the lotus feet of Krishna and knows completely that Krishna is the cause of all causes, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, then only can such an intelligent become a Mahatma or great soul.
It looks like your audio is having some problem. Bhupesh Prabhu, you want to read?
Yes, Prabhu, you want me to read from the
Yeah,
start?
the same thing, unless because we couldn't hear much.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. Unless one surrenders unto the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord, it is certain that he will be bewildered. When an intelligent man surrenders unto the lotus feet of Krishna and knows completely that Krishna is the cause of all causes, as confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita, then only can such an intelligent man become a Mahatma or great soul. But such a great soul is rarely seen. Only the Mahatmas can understand that the Supreme Lord is the primeval cause of all creations. He is Brahma or ultimate truth because all other truths are relative to him. He is the omniscient. For him, there is no illusion.
Thank
Some
you. Yeah, we'll stop here. We'll stop there. So ultimately, it says, unless we surrender to Lord Krishna, our illusion will not go away. So it is real intelligence that one surrenders to the lotus feet. As I said, the surrendering process actually begins the end of Bhagavad Gita, and now we are into the process of bhakti in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So only it says Mahatmas can only understand that Supreme Lord is the primeval cause of all causes. And he is omniscience. That means he is present everywhere. So therefore, once we understand this, then our illusions over the process will go away. All right. So it's already 8:20. So let's quickly go to, at least we'll finish one verse for the day. We'll start with verse number 2. So as I said, any reflections, any questions before we move on? Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, I am audible.
Yeah, a little better than Mataji now. Want to ask something?
What was in the last class?
Sorry? What will happen in the last class?
Yeah.
We already did a revision in the starting. Probably I will try to put the videos. You can watch the last class.
Okay, is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it will be on YouTube. Even the first class is put on YouTube.
Yeah, that I know, but second one is uploaded there.
That second class not yet loaded. We'll load it soon.
Oh,
Okay. All right, let's go to verse number 2. So as I said, there are a few points. So second verse talks about what? The first verse talked about the absolute truth, right? Second verse talks about?
Is it how we can obtain the absolute truth?
Can attain, yeah. But what is the subject?
Highest truth.
Rejecting all kinds of religion and accepting Krishna as the highest truth.
Okay.
Why should we read Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam?
Yes.
Why
Exactly.
there's no need of other scripture because it's the ripened fruit.
Yeah.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the ripened fruit.
Yeah. I think just I'm not able to see who's speaking. That's the problem. People are going on video. Okay. Yeah. This second
Prabhu, it's me.
verse. Yeah. Okay, Mataji. We came back. All right. Second verse talks about Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. As I said, the first verse talks about Bhagavan. Second verse talks about Bhagavatam. It's giving what is Bhagavatam mean. So the first term thought Dharma Projita Kaitavo. So anyone have the book with you guys? So can you see the meaning of Dharma, Projita and Kaitava and read it out?
Yes, Prabhuji, I can do
Please
that.
go ahead.
Dharma, religiosity. Projita, completely rejected. Kaitava, covered by fruit of intention.
Yeah, okay. So that's the first term. Bhagavatam is talking about Bhagavatam. First thing, Dharma means religious principle, right? Projita means completely rejecting. See, Ujjita means reject. As per Sanskrit, Ujjita means reject. Projita means 100% you have to reject. What you have to reject? Kaitavo. What is Kaitavo? Fruitive.
Covered by fruit of intention.
Yes, you are having some fruitive desire. So such religion, Bhagavatam says it is a cheating religion. It is cheating you. So what is that cheating religion? One which tells, okay, by coming to this religion, you can get this. You will enjoy anything. Your senses will be gratified. You will get so many material benefits. All those things you can come. You come to my religion. Come on. But Bhagavatam is totally rejecting that. The first statement of Vasudeva on Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam says that completely rejects cheating religion. So any materially motivated, in fact, Srila Prabhupada, you will call, this the kind of religion. Someone does that, you're treating God as order supplier. We are trying to order God and he wants him to supply for this. So this is the cheating religion. In fact, it is rejects, do you know what is the Purusharthas? Anyone knows what is Purusharthas? What is the philosophy of Hindu?
Prabhu,
Yes, Mataji. Ritika Mataji. You want to say something?
Purusha Avatar, you asked, Prabhu.
No. Not Purusha Avatar. Purushartham.
No problem.
Yes. Have you heard the term Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha? That's what people say, no? You have to do everything as per Dharma. And Artha. Artha means what? Artha means economic benefit.
Money.
Yeah, economic benefit or sense. This one. You earn something. You do proper Dharma. You do proper activities as per Dharma, and you generate
Earn
money.
Artha.
Economically, you develop. Everyone, all of us came to Australia for what? Because we felt we can earn more rather than sitting in India. We come to Australia, we get more money, we have a more luxurious life. That's the reason all of us came here, right? Right. So, but then we want all this dharma, do it in a proper way, get economic benefit and kama, dharma, artha and kama. Kama means sense gratification, sense enjoyment. Yeah, right? Especially that's why we come lovely beaches in Australia. Go around the beaches. That's what they advertise, right? Then we seeing that we all come here. So we are enjoying our senses. And then ultimately we get fed of all these things. Okay, I've did my dharma. I have got all the economically, I am benefited and all my senses gratifications are over and I want moksha, liberation. But really, will that happen? How many of you feel that will happen? We get stuck in the kama and we want more artha. We get into the loop of artha and kama and then end up even to do undharmic activities. So what happens to the Purusharthas? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So Kama, Moksha, we don't even go towards Moksha. We want the enjoyment. We keep doing that. And we get into the loop of Kama and Artha and even undharmic activities. But Bhagavatam says that we have to reject this. Not only this, even the liberation you have to reject. There are 5 kinds of liberations, they say. You know what are the 5 type of liberations? Anyone?
Rupya.
Yeah. Sarupya, Salokya,
Salokya.
Samipya.
Samipya, and Sayujya. So these are the 5 kind of liberation. Salokya means those who want to live in the same loka where Lord lives. That means in the same spiritual world. Samipya means you be in the same form of the Lord. So Vishnu has 4-handed form. If you live with there, you will also have the same form with hands. Sarishtya means the same opulence. What Krishna, Vishnu is having, I will also have. In the Vaikunta, everyone are opulent. Vaikunta, Kunta means anxiety. Vaikunta means no anxiety. Without anxiety. That's the place without anxiety. Everyone wants to go. So what's the other one? Salokya, Sarupya, Sarishtya, Samipya. Yeah.
Swarupya.
And then one who will be along with the Lord himself, doing service to the Lord. Like Satvik said, you will become the dust of his feet. And then the last is Sayujya. Sayujya means merging to him, merging to the Lord. But Vaishnavas, we don't accept, we merge to the Lord. Generally, Brahmavadis or those people will like to merge to the Brahman. So the personal form only we are after, not into the impersonal form. So Sayujya is rejected even by Vaishnavas, right? But Bhagavatam says even the liberation is rejecting. No one will go for liberation. It's only the service to the Lord. So automatically you get that. All right. So that is the first term. Then what does it says? What is the next term there in the verse? Atra paramo nirmat saranam satam. Right? So that's the highest truth is paramo. So the teaching. So Bhagavatam teaches the highest truth. What is that? Nirmat saranam satam. So what is the meaning on that? Vinay Prabhu, you want to read the meaning? Nirmat saranam. You have the book or no? You don't have. Or anyone has the book and read the meaning?
Nirmatsaranam
Means?
Of the 100% pure in heart.
Yes, 100% pure in heart. So it says one has to be non-envious. So how is that pureness comes? It's coming through not being envious. That's where the pure heart comes. Atra paramo nirmat saranam satam. Satam means devotees, right? Satam means devotees. And Vedyam. So one who is understandably very pure in heart, they are, that is the highest truth they would attain. They would attain the Param. They would attain the Lord. One has to be pure by heart. How can that happen? One without pride and envy. That's what is there. So Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is what it says. That it should says that one should not be envious of anything, because it is said we are envious of Lord Krishna himself. That's the reason why we are in this material world, right? Then what is the next term mentioned here? Vastavam atra vastu sivatam tapatra unmoolanam. So vastavatra vastu sivadam. Satvik, you want to read the meaning for these four terms, what I mentioned?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Vastavam.
Vastavam, factual, true
Atra,
and the truth.
atra herein vastu, substance, sivadam, well-being. So this phrase means one distinguishes reality from illusion. So the highest truth is actually, is distinguished from the reality. Reality, people think that about illusion, right? It distinguishes from the illusion. So the illusion, one say, that's why we say either we are under Krishna or we are under Maya. We are either Maya or under Krishna. So that's where it distinguishes us. So that's this Bhagavatam is the substance. Vastu means a substance. It's an object. So Bhagavatam is an object which shows us the difference between reality and illusion. The reality is Krishna, illusion is Maya. So either you be under illusion or under Maya. So this, some of the Acharya says this term is related to, Satyam, which we mentioned in the first verse, the absolute. The reality here is talking about the Satyam, which is mentioned in verse number 1. Now the next term which is saying this Tapatra Unmoolanam. Tapatra means
The threefold miseries.
Yeah. Unmulanam means uprooting the three folds of miseries. So once we understand the reality and what is illusion, we understand this highest truth. Once we understand that through Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, what is happening? The result is already given here. It uproots the three folds of miseries. So we know the three folds of miseries.
No.
Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Atmik.
Yes. There are three fold of miseries are Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, and Adi Devik
Atmik.
and Adi Atmik. Can you explain that, Mataji?
Adi Atmik is disease which is from ourselves, from inside the jealousy and everything. Adi Atmik is disease due to other people or other insects or anything. And Adi Bhautik is due to the nature, like the earthquake and all those things.
Yes, thank you.
Miseries
Yeah.
that are produced with that.
Yes, I mentioned in the previous class also, one of those classes also. So Adi Atmika, Atma is, it can be our own self. Our problem, misery is due to our own self. It may be due to our mind, it may be due to our body, right? Due to we have hand pain, we have so many things there, so which all kind of miseries that are happening due to our body. Maybe we get some disease and other thing. And Adi Bhautik means other living entities due to other people, like corona. So because of corona, how much suffering people had, so many deaths. Mosquitoes also puts you into suffer. Bed bugs put you into suffer. They are all small. Even your neighbors put you into this problem, right? So are the Bhautik of other living entities. So all the miseries because of them. The last is Adi Devik is due to the natural calamities like drought, famine, or cyclone, tsunami. All these things are beyond our control. So Devik. So all miseries can be classified under these threes. But when these are there, once we understand, the Paramo, the highest truth, and all these miseries go away by just taking Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam as the shelter. So, but how the question comes, how we can say that this book vanishes, all these miseries? This is one of the question when I was speaking to one of the person. I don't know whether he's here today. I saw him there, Narendran. Yeah.
Prabhuji, can I try?
Yeah,
Not
please.
very sure, but
I think he left.
because these are all the difficulties which are related to the body and not to the soul. So once we realize that we are the soul, we accept everything that is coming.
Yeah, you're right. So let me quickly put it. This is one I heard from Gauranga Darshan Prabhu. I think Vinay Prabhu listens to him. So Prabhu mentions, all difficulties that people in this world exist, but the same difficulties even a devotee exists. Like for instance, it's a Adi Devik, tsunami. So how can we say by reading this book, your tsunami can go away or what? How the difficulties come? So as a devotee, our consciousness is that which changes. So we get the maturity. We see those miseries in the right perspective. Why I am getting these difficulties in life? We know that these are all happening because of someone and the higher authority is sanctioned. This is sanctioned. Nothing will happen. Even a blade of grass doesn't move without the Lord's permission, right? So anything happens, it's because of Lord's will. So we have to come to the plans of the Lord. We make our own plans, but that doesn't work. Whatever Lord's plan is there, that only comes. So as a devotee, we start maturing. Our perception of things improves, and we see the mercy of the Lord. No, we see the hand of the Lord in everything what is happening. So we have to put it in our rights perspective. Unless we become devotee by reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, once get that maturity. Once try to understand why. We all know why things happening. Many people say I am a good person. Why bad things happening to me, right? I'm doing good things. But we have done so many past things, past deed. May not be in this life, maybe in the past lives. So these are all some of the things which comes up, results. So SB, that Bhagavatam teaches us how to handle such a situation. Okay. So that is Tapatra Unmulanam. Then next talking about Śrīmad-Bhāgavata Mahamuni Krite. So this phrase means Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is written by Mahamuni Śrīmad Vyasadeva. So for instance, any book, you know how it's becoming famous. Any author can think of. Because of the author, the books also get famous, right? People buy the book just for, okay, it's written by this famous person. Like, who is this person? Vyasadeva, who is he? He is nothing. He is a Shakti Aveshavara. He is the avatar of Lord himself. He is the literary incarnation of the Lord. Right? So this is what it says. So he is the Mahamuni who has written this. Kim va parir Ishvara. So it's talking, then Kim, why do we need something else? Why do we need any other scriptures? We don't need any other scriptures. We only need Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. For what? For God realization. To realize God, what do we need? Bhagavatam. If you have Bhagavatam, the highest scripture, that is sufficient for us to realize the Lord himself. Then what is that? Sadhyo Hridya Avaryudate. Can someone read the meaning of this? Sadhya. Vinay, you want to try now? You got your book, I think. Yeah, Ritika Mataji, go ahead.
Sadhya means at once. Hriday means within the heart. Avaridite means becomes compact. Atra means herein. Pritibhi is by the pious man. Shushrusubhi by culture. Tat Shanat is without delay.
Yes. So it says, at once you start reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, within the heart you become connected, you become compact with the Lord himself. So who is that? You become a pious person and you create a culture, right? To become a completely surrender to the Lord. So that's what it says. As soon as one attentively and submissively reads Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, hears the message of Bhagavatam, then you cultivate the knowledge, you create the knowledge, cultivate the knowledge, and Supreme Lord is automatically established within your heart. That's what happens. So it has to be Shushrubis, means under a proper guidance. That's what it is said. You know, there are so many people who are doing Bhagavata Saptas. Have you heard that people speak about Bhagavatam 7 days? Many people go pay for something and go and listen to that thing. But this Bhagavatam has to come through disciplining succession. So what I am saying is, it's not any speculation. It's all coming through my teachers, what I learned from my gurus, and then it's flowing like that. So it has to come through disciplining succession. Actually, Bhagavatam is said, if you'll see the next verse also, Bhagavatam is actually coming from Lord Krishna himself to Brahma. So we saw that, you know, within the first verse, we saw that it imparted within all the Vedic knowledge came within the heart of Brahmaji. You know, who gave that? Lord himself given that. And from that, he gives it to Narada Muni. And Narada Muni gives that to Vyasadeva. And Vyasadeva gives that to Sukadev Goswami. And Sukadev Goswami, from him hears Sutta Goswami, and he starts talking to the sages. So that's the parampara system which is going. So one has to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam through the parampara system. All right, so that has to be a proper guidance, and one should sincerely and attentively hear to the message. So that is the first qualification for one to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. All right, let's quickly read some of the, I think it's 8:45, 8:47. I think I will stop here with the class. Why? Because I just want to talk something about tomorrow's festival. So how many of you know Tomorrow is Nityananda Triyodashi. Okay, before coming to that, any questions till now or what we discussed? Any reflections?
So, Prabhuji, so the
Yes.
people are telling that Saptahik they doing that. So it is the same Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam story they are explaining in that katha.
Yeah, they will explain. But it has to come through a devotee. So people make it for money, for earning money,
Yeah.
they start doing it. There are so many Babas they start creating today. We
So
hear of Babas.
so I think something will be different here in our book and those whichever they are
No,
doing.
they will interpret some way. They will take from here only, but they will give their own interpretation to that.
Oh, okay.
They give their own interpretation to that.
And they are taking money, so it is good or it should be free of cost.
No, what do you think?
It should be free because Krishna said
This is
that
the Krishna's
distribute in a
message.
free
Yeah,
life. It is our responsibility to distribute everyone without any money.
Exactly. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to ask.
Just hold on. I think Bhupesh Prabhu took a while. Come to you. Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu just wanted to ask how to take the shelter of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
How to take shelter? Simple. That's what. Hearing attentively and submissively and applying realization. Now, the very important thing is there is a knowledge and realization. I've heard these two terms, knowledge, realization. What's the difference between them?
Knowledge is knowing about the thing, and realizing is just accepting and taking
Applying it.
into use.
Exactly. So it is something like, you have a beverage or tea or something, we can know, oh, this tastes so nicely. We know that it tastes nicely, but the real taste, how do you know? Unless we sip it, unless we drink it, we don't get the real taste. So knowledge is something like a cup of tea, whereas taking a sip is the realization. So we have to take the instruction and follow them, then we understand that. Okay,
Thanks.
Prabhu? Are you
Thanks.
okay?
Yes.
Yes, now Satvik, Prabhu.
Hello, Prabhuji, I just wanted to ask, you know how you mentioned earlier that reading the Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam can save you from the threefold miseries?
Yeah.
So does that mean like accepting that the Lord is the cause of everything and anything, and then everything that happens is the Lord will?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. All good?
Change it, please, no? Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Can I ask, how we have discussed about qualities and quantities of Krishna? Qualities are 64, right? Like
Yeah.
64 kalas.
Yeah.
What about the quantities? Did you say they were unlimited? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thanks,
It's
Prabhuji.
inconceivable, but more than unlimited, we cannot even conceive about it. We are not able to imagine also what is his powers. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Achinta. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Even unlimited, we can say, oh, unlimited is a general. You can put it under some mathematical equation, some
Yeah.
infinity to power of infinity. But we cannot even put that infinity to infinity for that. We cannot conceive it. We cannot. It is beyond our perception. All right. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Thanks,
Anything
Prabhuji.
else before we go on? Yes. Coming back to Nityananda Triyodashi. Like, who's Lord Nityananda? Anyone?
He's Balram, not Balram.
Yeah. Lord Balram.
Yeah. Good. Anything more?
One of
Others?
the Panchatattvas.
One of the Panchatattvas. Very good. Right. Okay. We said Lord Balaram. So who's Lord Balaram? In terms of spiritual sense, we know that Lord Balaram is the brother of Krishna.
Strength.
He is the first
Shakti, Prabhuji.
expansion of
He's
Krishna.
One at a time, please.
He is the first expansion of Krishna.
Okay.
Sankarshan Shakti Prabhuji.
Sankarshan.
Sankarshan. Okay.
He is the master. He is a spiritual master of everyone.
Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. He's the Adi Guru. That's what we have to be. We can tell so many things about Lord Balaram and this one. He is the Adi Guru. He is a Guru. Nityananda. He is the mercy. Nityananda is the one who gives the mercy. Like just many of you might know this pastime of Madai and Jagai, right? So Magai and Jagai is said to be the most notorious people. Even though they are born in a Brahminical family, they had all the bad habits what a person should not be having. So they troubled Nityananda when he was doing Harinam Kirtan. I'll just try to put it in a nutshell because we are running out of time. So that day when Harinam was done by Nityananda Prabhu, Madai and Jagai, who sleep during the day and do all activities during the night. So when Harinam was happening during the daytime, they were disturbed. Their sleeps were disturbed. So they came out and hit actually Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu got hurt. Right? So this news went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and who is Lord himself, and he came there to attack Jagai and Madai. In fact, he wanted to leave his Sudarshan Chakra to kill them. Then Nityananda Prabhu stopped and said that, no, you have taken this avatar, this incarnation just to give you a mercy, not to kill. All incarnation, if you see of Lord, he's come down to kill various demons. But here he came as an incarnation again to kill demons, not physically, but the demon in the heart of the people. The envy in the heart, the moha, macharya, all these things to be killed. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took this birth just to kill those things. He has come. So you don't need to kill them by a Sudarshan Chakra, but only through them. So Nityananda Prabhu is the most merciful person there to provide us. So that's his appearance day tomorrow. So please remember Lord Nityananda tomorrow, and you have a time, do some extra rounds of chanting. And those who are in Sydney, please come to the temple. In fact, tomorrow we are releasing a first time magazine, Bhakti Vibes magazine. I put it in the group. I was involved in design and publishing that document. So please come to temple, have the darshan. Abhishek is there. So its program start around 6 o'clock in the evening. But this Maharaj is there. So he's going to give a class. Maharaj is a disciple of His Holiness Kadamba Kanna Swami Maharaj. Yeah.
Prabhuji, what about the fasting and the fast
It's
breaking?
half a day fasting, grain break.
Grain,
Tomorrow
we
is
can
half
eat
a
grain
day.
after
Yeah,
12 o'clock.
yeah, you can have grain feast after fasting.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. Any other question? I think I want to complete on time because there's one of the feedback which I received. Any feedbacks, please give me. I'll be happy to address you. Any notes, anything you can share. I think Soumya Mataji already put something message to me.
Prabhuji, do we
So
have
today I have also shared, but you see like if it's correctly put or not before sharing to others.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. I can see Prabhu.
do we have a class tomorrow, Prabhuji?
Yes, good point you made. Yeah, those who have committed to come for the other one, the foundation program on science of self-realization. It is not a class as such. I just want to discuss the formality as such. It may be a very short session, and we will do the real class the following week. So please join around 11:30. So by 12:15 we should be finishing that. So just a very brief about that, and maybe a short session we can also have. and how we are going to do that. So especially for those who are fresh to Krishna consciousness, that will be a good start.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
And always good for some association. Okay, any other questions? If you can read the purport, that will be good. We may not able to spend more time reading the purport in the class. So beforehand, if you read your purport, we can discuss. Yes, who was that?
I just wanted.
Mataji, I think somewhere your audio is.
Am I audible, Prabhu? Now?
Yeah, if you come closer, you're better.
Okay. Prabhu, which verses you will read next class? Because I have Bhagavatam in Hindi. So I will read it from Veda based.
No, we are going by sequence. We are
Yeah,
not
so next
jumping
week,
verses. Yeah, next week we'll finish the purport of this briefly, and then we'll go to verse. In fact, I had planned to. No, the first 3 verses only takes more time because these are very important verses. In fact, the first verse, Prabhupada has quoted, 750 times in different lectures. He has quoted the first verse, and Prabhupada's guru, Shakti Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, has taken this one verse, the first verse of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, for 90 days. Only one verse. So that's the importance of these first 3 verses.
Yeah.
So only the first 3 verses we'll take little, more in detail. The subsequent verses we will try to go as quickly as possible. We'll cover faster.
For next session, which verses I need to read in advance? Because I have Bhagavatam
So you
in
read
Hindi.
up to 10 to 15 verses. First 10 verses you read, at least 10 verses. There's
Okay,
23 verses in this chapter.
Yeah.
We can read the 23 verses also if possible, but at least 50% of that try to read.
Okay, bro. Okay. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, if there's no other question, we'll stop. It's 9 o'clock. And those who want to join, I've kept it open. Anyone can join tomorrow's session or Saturday's session. We'll finalize the timings and other things. That's what I want to do tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare